So I guess the most simple way to explain the food is it's very similar to Chinese food. I mean, everything it really is it's kind of like a stir fry, and you have a side of rice. And a lot of the times, stir fry consists of different vegetables like bok choy or broccoli or whatever vegetables they can find or they grow themselves. There is this one vegetable they do eat a lot. I don't know what the English translation of it is, but it is like a lettuce kind of thing. It's a leafy green, and it's almost in every soup. And also, when cooking the food, they always use chilies. They use a lot of chilies in their foods, and their soups. Everything goes into the soup. Here, you'll find maybe like chopped pieces of chicken. You'll find the whole chicken in the soup. I remember, I don't know, like as a kid, my mom would make it. Me and my brothers always fought over the chicken head. I don't know why, but we did. And I don't know if it was the best part, but it was nice. So you'll get used to seeing a lot of different pieces of chicken in your soup. But it is so, so good. I cannot think of a bad dish that my mom made that she made back in Laos. I loved everything. And like my uncles and my aunts, they would always make traditional meals. Like there would be, I guess, like chicken and bamboo with some, what do you, like the glass noodles, the vermicelli, and there's a lot of noodle dishes as well. Although not like the chow mein, but they're more like noodle soup dishes with the curry base. So yeah, so that's where the Thai influence is coming from. The Chinese influence a lot of their rice dishes and a lot of their meat dishes. So overall, it is good food. I mean, there's a soybean drink. There is a three bean drink with like red beans and mung beans and coconut milk. They drink a lot of coconut juice and coconut milk, and it's so good when it comes fresh. And they do, I think their favorite fruit is the mango, but it's not like a ripe mango. I remember my mom would make this. She would shred the mango, like a sour green mango, and then she would throw in like tomatoes and all these different spices. And they had the same dish in Thailand, but they use a papaya. But here it was just sour and spicy and had a bit of a fishy flavor. But yeah, it was really good. It's one of those dishes you have to try. You look at it and think, ah, maybe not. And also one of the more traditional dishes is called lap, and it's basically, as I can translate, it's minced meat. Like you'll cook the whatever meat you want, beef, pork, chicken, and you'll just mince it up. You'll just chop it up really, really fine. You'll throw in basil leaves, some lime, a little bit of fish sauce, and you sort of eat it with lettuce wraps or with rice, and it's really, really good. And a lot of times they'll throw in some chili peppers to add some spice to it. So I think that's probably the most traditional meal I've had since I've been here in the States that I can think of. They'll get whatever they can get their hands on. If you think it's chicken, it might not always be chicken. It could be squirrel, it could be bat. I remember my dad would tell me stories about how they would go hunting for bats and they'll just come home and cook it like it was chicken or pork. I'm just like, all right. And also, they do, if they want to, if they want a snack, they'll eat like crickets and stuff, crickets and like caterpillars. They'll just throw it on a skillet and just fry them up a little bit, make it nice and crunchy. I remember he made me try to make me eat it one time. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm okay, Dad. But yeah, I mean, there are crazy things, but they're not as bad as you think. And yes, my uncle one time made a raccoon, and I was kind of scared to eat that. But yeah, they just cook anything, like pigeons, all sorts of birds as well.